Hello everyone, welcome to Ian's Bricks. I've got more Lego to unbox, yay! So this is all the stuff that I got over the Star Wars promotion May the 4th weekend from Lego.com. It's all from Lego.com. It's all Star Wars, so if you're into your Star Wars, I bought a lot of Star Wars sets. Yeah, let's stop the babble and let's get into it. Start with the biggest box first of all, which I think is possibly this one or this one. This is one of the bigger boxes, and as you can see, we've actually got the paper bag, one of the promos, poking through. I did try and push that in, but anyway, whatever. I thought that was quite funny. That's obviously come all the way from wherever in Europe, and that's sort of stuck out the side and it's still intact. So let's get the box open and show you the sets that I got in this particular order. Okay, so as you can see, is that going to come out? There we go, we managed to get... This is one of the free gifts, the promos, and it's the Millennium Falcon 30708. Even though it's had the corner sticking out, it's actually not done too bad. So that's come at least in one piece. And we got another promo as well with this order. And you'll see this all the way through these orders. Spend over £145 and you get this set here, 40765, the Camino training facility. How well this will do at shows and things like that when I come on to sell these, I don't know. But quite a nice little set, this. I don't think it's the best in the world, but I've certainly seen worse promos than this. So I got myself one of those. So what did I buy? So this is actually one of my larger orders. And the reason for some of the larger orders, that although the spend for the promos was £145, within the Star Wars weekend there were some really good cashback deals from Top Cashback and Quidco, so some of them were spend over £200. I think this is the order where I spent over £200. I think it was actually 244 I spent, minus the VAT makes my spend minus VAT £200, and that meant I could get, I think it was, I'm sure there was like an extra £20 bonus or something. There were loads of deals, and I've forgotten which order goes with which cashback deal, but the reason that's why I did it is to get more cashback. So I went for a few sets here. I went for one of these, and this is a set that is on the retirement list for 2025, 75380. This is the Mos Esper Pod Race. A lot of these diorama sets don't seem to do particularly well once they retire, but I actually still like them. I think they're different. A lot of them come with little extra minifigures and things like that. So I don't think this one comes with any figures at all, which is possibly why it's one of the less popular ones. But I still think it's worth having. Now, this is actually in the sale on Lego.com, and it was reduced from £70 all the way down to £59.50. So a £10.50 saving, not the greatest, but at least I didn't have to pay full price for it. So I got myself one of those. Whether you think this is a good buy or bad buy, I'm kind of on the fence myself even with it. I don't think it's going to be fantastic. No minifigures with it, you see, so we'll have to wait and see how that does once it retires. The other set of a similar size is this one here, and this is 40755, the Imperial droid ship versus Rebel Scout Speeder. You get 7 figures altogether in this. You get the sort of 3 Stormtroopers, 3 Rebel Fleet Troopers, and you get this extra pink R2 unit as well, which is actually called a QTKT. Anyway, whatever. So whether that's going to be sought after, we'll have to wait and see. This was $34.99, and I think I got double insider points on this. So there's a variety of different offers and deals on Lego.com at the time, and this is one of the ones which had double insider points. And we've got one big set. And if I just lift it up here, you can see it's in a ready-to-ship box. So I need to get this out of this box and open that one. Let's get the seals cut on this then with my trusty knife. And we have this set here, and I've had one of these in my previous haul actually. It's the Ghost and Phantom 2, 75357 is a set number. So normally £150 here in the UK. I think it is an Amazon exclusive here in the UK, so you tend not to find too many deals or discounts on this one, but you did get double insider points on this one, so it was kind of worth getting with all the sort of deals and discounts and the promos to go for one of the larger sets with the double insider points. Right. So that is the first of 7 very big boxes. Let's move a couple of things out the way and get into the next one, which is this one here. And let's get those tabs ripped off, get the box the right way around first. Right, so we have the same promos again, which is the Millennium Falcon paper bag, and also the training facility box there. Okay, so this was one of my later orders. So this was, I think, the 4th or 5th of May when they actually got these deals out. The first one was just to make the value up to whatever I needed for the promo, and that was the Clone Commander Cody Brickhead 40675. These are $9.99, nothing too special. I think they're okay. It is on the retirement list for 2025. It may or may not stay on there. We'll have to wait and see. So I got myself one of those to take my value over 150. Now, I would normally never buy something like this from Lego.com, but I got myself one of these, and it's the Darth Vader helmet. It is set number 75304. This is a set that's been out for quite a while. They keep putting the retirement date back on this, so it wouldn't surprise me if it got put back any further. It's down for retiring in 2025 at the moment, but we'll have to wait and see. These are normally £70, and Lego had them in their sale reduced to £52.50, which isn't too bad at all. They tend to be on Amazon a lot for around about that price, so it's a similar price that you get them on there. But obviously we've got the free gifts with this, and also I'm pretty certain there was either 12 or 15% cash back on Quidco. It's a really good cashback deal at the time, around about the 4th or 5th of May. It's all stopped now, of course, but it was definitely worth getting that because of that discount. And I also got myself one of these, and it's a set that I don't actually have yet. 75387. Let me get it the right way round. There we go. And this is the boarding of the Tantive IV. Quite a few decent minifigures in this one, and you also get this exclusive figure as well, which is the ARC Trooper 5s, whatever that is, I don't know. But yeah, I'm not so sure about this one. I quite like it. It's unusual. I tend not to buy these sort of scenes that they do with sort of with a hallway. There's a lot of the Lego sets very similar to this, but it was on special, so it was reduced from £50 a normal buying price down to £37.49. Not much of a discount, but it's worth having a little bit of money off on these sets. And again, with all these together and the extra sort of cashback and the all money off and things like that, it was definitely worth doing. And the final set in here, just to make my order up, was another one of the Darth Vader helmets. Don't have too many of these actually. I know a lot of people have already bought, a lot of investors have bought the Darth Vader helmet. It probably will do quite well as and when it does retire. But yeah, I don't have too many of them at the moment. It's something I've been holding off just because, of course, I think they probably might extend it a little bit further. Right, let's move a few things out of the way and get into the next box. Box number 3, let's get it ripped open. Okay, so, oh, it's interesting this one. Let's just have a quick look. So, you've just seen me get one of these, another one of the Tantive IV. I've actually got 4 of these in this order. There's no promos in this box, but I did get, for some reason, 2 extra boxes, which I'm assuming that's what the promos are in. So I got myself 4 of these. Now, not only did I get the standard discount of the so it was reduced from £50 to £37.49, but in a lot of these orders, the earlier orders at least anyway, I was getting double insider points on a lot of sets, and that means that my Lego cashback money sort of went through the roof. I actually used, on these 4 sets, I used £32 worth of insider points for money off this particular order, which means that my buying price for each one of these 4 Tantives was reduced by £8, making them £29.50. I think £29.50 for that set is a pretty good deal. Pretty happy with that. And of course, on top of that, I still get all the cash back that I was getting, and also the promo sets, which will probably open in another box in just a short while. So yeah, lots of these. Obviously with Lego you can only ever order 5 of something, so that's pretty much my 5 of those. Let's get into the next one then. We'll keep cracking through all of these. Let's get this open, get it the right way round again. Okay, so we do have some promos in this particular box. Same again with the paper bag Millennium Falcon and the training facility set there. So what was this order? Okay, so we have 2 more of the Commander Cody clone brickheads, 40675. These were £9.99 each. These might have been double insider points as well, you know. I think I might be right with that. There were so many deals and discounts at the time, I can't remember what every single thing that was sort of on special. But I also got myself this. This was definitely on double insider points, and it's the 75354, which is the Coruscant Gunship. I probably pronounced that wrong. This is a set that was supposed to retire last year. It didn't. They extended it for another year, so I'm pretty hopeful this will actually retire now within 2025. They're normally £130. I didn't get any money off this one, but I did, as I say, get double insider points on this one. And of course, all the cashback with Quidco or Top Cashback or whoever went with at the time. Whoever had the best deal of cashback is who I went with. There were so many deals and discounts, it was very difficult to keep up with all of them. Right, we've still got 3 big boxes to get into. Let's do this one next. Okay, more promos. So, same 2 promos yet again. I'll not dwell on those too long. What did I get this time? I actually got one of the new sets. And this is the new Brickheads. This was actually released on May the 1st. It's the Revenge of the Sith Heroes and Villains 40796 is the set number. I think probably the popular consensus is that the General Grievous Brickhead is the best one out of the 5 there, but they're all pretty good. And this was... I think these are $44.99, forgive me if I'm wrong. No special deals or discounts on this one, but it is a set that is penciled in to retire at the end of this year. It probably will. There's been a couple of other multi-packs of Star Wars brickheads which have only ever sort of seen a 7 or 8 month shelf life, so they don't stay on shelves particularly long. Whether or not they'll be that popular, we'll have to wait and see. Some of them have been a little bit of a dud in the past, but yeah, nice to get myself one of those. And we've got another ready to seal box in there, so let's get into that as well. Let's get the tabs open. And we have yet another one of the Ghost and Phantom 2s. Again, that was on double insider points. So I've got another one of those to add to my ever-growing collection. Let's move this out of the way and get into another box for you. Big Lego box number 6. Let's get you open. Okay, so we have another box with similar sets in, and we have 3 more of the Darth Vader helmets, and similar to the Tantive IV set. So I've got 3 of these. They were reduced from 70 down to 52.50, and I used £30 worth of my insider points to take another £10 off that order, which means my buy-in price for all 3 of these was £42.50. That's of course on top of the promos that I got, and obviously all of the cash back. The cash back for me will take around about 4 months to mature, so you'll probably find around about August, September time I should have an awful lot of cash back to be spending. So 3 more of these, and again that was a total order of 5 of the Darth Vader helmets, which is the maximum that you can buy from lego.com. And this is the final one of the big boxes that we've got. We've got 2 little boxes still to go as well, which have probably just got promos in. Right, so we have the promos again, even more of these. I've got rather a lot of those now. And what did we get in this particular haul? So it looks like I've got 3 more of these. These are the 40755, the Imperial Droid Ships and Rebel Scout Speeder sets. $34.99 these were, and I got double insider points on these ones. So we've got 1, 2, and 3 of those. And then the final set that I went for this particular order, and again it was just to make it over £145, was another one of the Brickheads, the newer ones. No special deals or discounts on this particular set, but yeah, it was a new one. It is retiring at the end of the year. So I've got 2 more boxes to get into, and these are just 2 little boxes that came at the same time with everything else. I'm assuming each one has got one of the promo sets in. A lot of box just for a couple of promos. Yeah, so there we have it again. Another one of those. Another one of those. And the final one is this one here. Right, and there we have it again. So we've got another one each of the promo sets. Right, that is pretty much everything. That's a lot of Star Wars Lego. There's a load of stuff behind me there, and there's a load of stuff there. I'm just going to rearrange everything. There we have it. That is a lot of Star Wars sets, and look, I'm aware there's a lot of duplicates in there. Obviously what I'm trying to do is sort of maximise the deals and the special offers and all this kind of stuff, picking sets that are hopefully retiring at the end of this year. What I'll do is I'll keep these for a while, and hopefully in a year or two's time they'll be ready to sell on when they've potentially gone up in value. We'll have to wait and see. The Star Wars range hasn't really been doing that well recently, in my opinion, on the secondary market, and I know a lot of people weren't that excited about the Lego.com sort of Star Wars weekend. I think they thought it was a bit flat, no fantastic sets, although there were a couple of new sets which I think were very popular, like the Jango Fett Starship, but I thought the deals were okay, the special offers were okay. It certainly helped there was some very, very good cashback deals at the time as well. So altogether, I actually spent quite a bit of money. So in just these 7 lots here, and I had actually previously ordered and received 2 other Star Wars hauls as well, but just this particular lot here that you can see, all of this Star Wars stuff cost me £1,137 and a few pence. If you convert that into US dollars, it's just over 1,500 in US dollars or 1,340 in euros. I'm quite pleased with everything I've got in here. I do like the Star Wars May the 4th weekends, because you do there's a chance to get a lot of deals and promos and things like that. Stock up on sets that are hopefully retiring at the end of the year. Yeah, I'm hoping I've picked some good choices here. I think probably my favourite out of all of them, I don't know really. I suppose the Gunship is very, very nice, but I do like this set here, which is the not the Tantive one, the one with the pink droid. I think that pink droid is just something about that I really, really like. So that's probably my favourite set out of all of them. So do you think I've made some good decisions? Do you think the Force has been strong in these particular Star Wars orders, or do you think I've completely lost it and gone to the dark side? Do let me know in the comments. They're very much appreciated, even the negative ones. But I think I've done I'm pretty happy with everything I've got, and I've done quite well with this particular haul. Anyway, I do hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very, very much for watching. Until the next video, which will hopefully be very soon, take care, and I'll see you then. Bye for now.
Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.